Alrighty, guys. So I think we should be good for a little while. I'm actually gonna move the camera. Let's actually do it like this. A little bit like that. Yeah, that might be good. Let's see if I can actually turn the flash on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's better. You guys can see it better. Flash might get in the way. I can see it's getting in the way of the cover here. Let's see. How can I put this? I'm trying to see. Hang on, guys. I gotta trying to set up, get the set looking nice. Does that look good? Oh, you can't really see it though. Darn. Oh well. I think that'll be good enough. So yeah, we're gonna play some Twilight Princess because I'm bored and I wanted to do some of these retro style streams where I play on an old CRT for you guys. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get into this. And oddly enough, I still have my 2015 playthrough on here. So, I think so, because it's been a while. So we're gonna I'm gonna erase this one, because this is when I was in the beast mode. So, we're gonna erase that one, and we'll do a new quest. Leave this all the same. I plan on doing a couple streams like this, so let me know what games you guys want to see. Let's see. There's Russell. All right. Alright, so now we need to go get Epona. I'm gonna collect some rupees along the way. Okay. Let's do that. I want to grab a couple of rupees early so that way I don't have to try to find a bunch later, because we need to get at least 30 rupees because we have to buy the slingshot later. Alright. Alright, let's get on Epona. Sorry, Ilya, I don't have time to talk to you. We gotta go herd goats, which is kind of annoying. But I will tolerate it. Is Russell practicing his sword skills? Alright. Here we are on Ordon Ranch. Alright, so we only got a herd 10 in. So they're in groups of 3, and then one lonesome one. So they're pretty easy to herd in. And there we go. Actually, was a lot easier than normal. Normally it's a lot more tricky. There we go. No, wait. Oh, hang on. I gotta get this damn thing. Okay, there we go. And there's the kids. Colin, Mallow, and I can't remember the other kids' names. Well, they're all impressed with Link. Thinks he's so cool. Alright, so there's the other boy. Nope, got a blue rupee. So we're gonna go around and pick up some more rocks. And I'm gonna go back into this area and collect more rupees as well. Nothing under that one. One under there. One under there. Let's see. Nothing there. Nothing there. There we go. That's enough. We can go into town and get the rest. There's actually a couple rupees we can get in town. So we gotta go talk to this guy up here because there's a quest that we need to do to progress. We need to retrieve a cradle for Yulia, Russell's wife. And in order to do that, we need to get a fishing rod. So that way, the shopkeeper will actually sell us the slingshot. But in order to do that, we need to retrieve the cradle first. No! Ah, dang it. I'm always bad with the coordination on this game. So that cat's wanting to catch a fish, so... I'm breaking these pumpkins. I'm not breaking the ones over by the other guy because he'll yell at me. Imagine how much easier life would be if we just had to pick up rocks or pumpkins and find money inside of things. The world would be such an easy place. Alright. Let's go rupee there, and there's a blue rupee right there. Nice. We have all the rupees we need now. I could collect more, but I'm not going to. Unless I find some along the way, then I'll collect them. Okay, let's go back, try this again. Let's call our friend, our hawk friend. I always like this part of the game, the fact that we can call a hawk. Pretty cool. Go retrieve the basket, my friend. The monkey was literally basking in victory. He was just flaunting, yeah, I got your basket. And then he got taken away from him. Shows you, you little monkey bugger. So we need to bring the cradle to Yulia, but you can talk to her and it'll let you know what you need to do. But when I was a kid, I did this immediately, and I immediately knew who it was for. So, like I said, growing up for this game, I didn't have a walkthrough guide. I didn't have anything like that. I just played through the game. And I'm really surprised at how far I made it through the game. So by trading her the cradle, we get the fishing rod. We need the fishing rod because the cat needs to return to the shopkeeper, which I believe is Colin or Mallow, whatever the kid's name is. I can't remember their names. And she's upset because her kitty cat's gone, so she won't sell us the slingshot until the cat comes back. And the cat can only come back if we give him a fish. So let's go fishing. Because kitty cats love fish. Fish on! Huzzah! We got a green gill. And for some reason the cat didn't like that one. But, well, he didn't like, not that he didn't like it, he just wasn't paying attention, I guess. But you have to do it twice. And then he'll catch on and he'll grab the fish. Alright. And then he grabs the fish. The little bugger. But then he'll run all the way back to the house. And then we can go ahead and jump across here and go straight to the shopkeeper's house. I can't, like I said, I don't remember. Oh, Sarah, that's her name. Yeah. Sarah Sundries is her name of her business. The name just clicked. We need to go see Sarah. Yeah, Sarah Sundries. So she's all happy now because her kitty cat's back and she loves her little kitty cat. So she's going to also give us a half-drank milk in a bottle. I mean, hey, we get our first bottle, though. That's pretty cool. And we need to buy the slingshot, which is on the shelf there. We also have bee larvae, which we can use for bait to go fish with. But we need this to progress in the game. But it's also our main, one of our first weapons to get in the game. Alright. That's all we needed. So we're going to head back to the kids, or back to our little house. And Russell comes to us and lets us know he delivered our wooden sword to our house. But one thing I have to question, how did he get the chest up there? Did he have to use a pulley system or something? And he left us a spider. Nothing, as always. I always wait to see if it'll drop an item, but it doesn't. But we're going to need to get the sword. Our wooden sword. Alright, so now we have a sword. I kind of wish it would have been like the Ordon sword and not a wooden sword, but I guess we're not skilled enough technically to be allowed to have a sword. That's why we have a practice wooden sword. So the kids are all impressed by us. So we're going to show them a thing or two about how to do stuff. So we got to do some target practice here. Headshot. Let's gotta line it up. I was always good at the target practice. Now we gotta show them how to use a sword. So basically it's just taking us through the tutorial of the game. Stab. So there's that monkey again. And now he's gonna go chase after it and get himself into all kinds of trouble. Oh, darn kids. So now we gotta chase after him. And Colin will stand there and tell us we can't leave the area. We have to go chase after him. And then they all slowly start to fall behind. Now we're in the Faron Woods. Alright, so we're gonna go see this fellow over here who's gonna give us a lantern for free. So it's kind of weird that he is giving us a lantern for free, but then he wants us to pay 100 rupees for a bottle of oil, saying it's a business tactic. And it's like, you'd be better just selling us the lantern and giving us the lantern oil for free. That would make more sense. So yeah, but I'm not going to do that. I'm never gonna do that. There's a Deku Baba right there. Collect some Deku seeds. Or, well, just regular seeds. It's Talos. That's the kid's name, Tallow. Now we need to pull the lantern out and go inside of the cave. There we go. I'm going to light all these areas up. Kill a big fat rat. There is a chest over here. So we'll grab that real quick. It's got some rupees in it. Only 10, but hey, better than nothing. I do want to try to collect a lot of the optional chests throughout the world. And now we can get through the other side. All right, back in the woods. We got some bokoblins here. Okay. Got another Deku Baba here. Yeah, normally spin attacks do in enemies, but this wooden sword is really weak. Kill all these keys. There we go. So we need to go into this little cave because we need a key, and there's a heart piece in here. That shows you how weak that sword is. I just hit him 3 times just to kill him. Normally 2 swings does him in. Alright, let's collect the small key. And then the heart piece. It's kind of annoying that this game has 5 instead of 4. I think this was the only Zelda game that did that. So this guy respawns. Yeah. Yeah, this is also a very load-heavy zone. Even on the GameCube, it kind of like lags. Kill those guys. So we're gonna... Where's he at? Gonna fight 2 more bokoblins up here. Another blue rupee. Oh, 2 blue rupees. Nice. Alright. That one's dead. Aw, I wanted to collect that rupee. It's no big deal. Alright. Kill both of these guys. Oh, they drop blue rupees. That's a rarity. But a nice one. Let's kill this last bokoblin. Actually, no, not the last one. There's 2 more up ahead. The last one in this little section. And then little old birdie's all happy. And he tells us buy something. Well, you know what? We are going to buy something. Welcome, buy something, anything. Okay, so I'm actually going to take this and just drink this milk real quick because I don't need it. But what I do need is I need lantern oil because we're going to need that later. Because later on we're going to get in a scenario where we need lantern oil to get through a certain section and we're not going to have it. Oh yeah, that's right, I got to put money in. Oh, okay, you know what? No, you can literally just steal it. I meant to give him, like, you can literally give him 1 rupee and you can get away with it and he'll just call you a cheapskate. But I completely forgot to pay him. Let's see. Well, I want to see if he'll actually let me pay him and he won't attack me. Wait, hang on, wait. No, check. Hang on. Wait, hang on, let me check. Okay. Don't steal anything. I just gave him 2 rupees. What a generous young man. If you give him 1, he calls you a cheapskate. But it's like, what does the bird need money for? I mean, he may talk, sure, but Like, what does he spend money on? Seeds? I don't know. So, Tallow and the monkey got caught, and we need to recover them. Naturally. Damn kids, this is what happens when you run off. You get captured by evil goblins. Jeez, it's kind of lagging there. Okay. And they're free! Huzzah! We freed the kitty. And the monkey. See, he knows that he was in the wrong. At least he's kind of changed. He's not so much of a jerk. All right. So that ends that sequence, and we're on the next day at the ranch. And we need to herd some more damn goats. I would hate this job. Alright, let's call Epona. One thing I loved about this game one thing I noticed about the game when I first played is that we could see the Triforce on Link's hand in the beginning. And it's not even like, it looks almost like a tattoo, but it's not. It's literally just a sign to say like, hey, he's going to see this later on. But he doesn't realize it's there now. So now we have 20 goats to herd. And they're a pain in the neck. Yeah, they kind of scrambled. Yeah. But we can come back here and herd the goats one last time after this to get a heart piece, which I will do, because we're going to have to come back to Ordon later when we get to the second region. God dang. These damn goats. Starting to get annoying. That one and this last one, who's all the way over here because he likes to be a pain in the butt. Go down there, you bugger. And there we go. All right. So yeah, she's mad at us because we pushed the opponent too hard, but she seems fine, in my opinion. But hell, whatever. She'll get over it. Alright, well, let's go get opponent back. And Colin tells me that Tallow won't let me pass because he wants to get my wooden sword. So he's still kind of a jerk. So he's wanting our wooden sword. And we have to hand it over. Because we're not going to need it anymore anyways. We're about to get a new sword. Alright. Alright. All he wants to do is learn how to ride a horse. He's a good kid. Alright. Let's go this way. So of course the gate is locked. So we're gonna just go through this little hole here and do a little shortcut. See, she's not mad at us anymore. Told you. And the ambush. He literally shot her with an arrow and it just knocked her unconscious. Pretty sure that would have killed her. I'm guessing Colin fainted. And he got whacked with a club. And there's King Boblin. Or the Boblin King, I should say. Uh-oh, trouble. He said, let's get out of here. And we woke up at the worst time. And we reached the Twilight Wall. Yikes. So we get taken away, and somebody is watching. Alrighty guys, well I think that's gonna wrap it up for this first video. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.